Okay, so we're going to put the parting tool cut in. Let's do this safely. I'm going to stop the piece, move the tool rest. It was a little low for that cut. There we go, that's better. I'm going to move it over towards the stem. Over towards there, you've got much more support. Make sure everything's tied. That's better. I'm going to put a slight dovetail on because this curve's going to come straight out. There isn't going to be a flat. At that point there, you don't need one. With a dovetail, when you hold on to a dovetail, it actually pulls it into the chuck and supports it somewhere on the face of the chuck. So, not square, slight angle. I can hear it ticking. Listen. That's the heart. That's the loose, flappy bit on the heart. Flappy bit. Well, you know what I mean. Now I need to get rid of this. Tool rests a little high. We're going to stop it. There we go. So that's the foot. I would hold on to that. I've got 80% of it. Actually, what I might just do is make this slightly deeper, cut into that, then I know I've got good support all the way around. There's a little bit missing there, but if I put that in a gap there between the jaws and I'm holding it here and there, I'm going to get the majority of it supported, so I'm not too concerned. I am going to take this, however, a little bit deeper into there, so I get a clean cut there and get rid of that bark. We can adjust things, nothing's cast in stone. That ticking's gone now, so that tells me when to into solid wood as well. And it's a slightly deeper tenon. There we go, excellent. Ah, that was it, was that branch. That'll support. I have no problem with that, so that's good. Move the tool rest to here, I'm just going to drop it a fraction. Make sure everything's tight. I'm going to get rid of this waste wood. The curve comes from inside that corner, in there, not here. So always get rid of that, and then that tells you exactly what you've got left to work with to get whatever shape you're going to put in. Always get rid of that. Tip of the tool. I can take a little bit off this corner, and I'm going to anyway. Watch the tool doesn't grab when you hit an area where there's less wood. Be prepared for it. I'm holding the tool further down the shaft. Just nice pairing cuts. One more. Always come right out of the piece. Don't stop halfway, and then come right out and catch the wing on a lump out here somewhere. Okay, excellent. So, that's nice. That's nice, the way that branches out there. We've got the holding point. Now I'm going to put just a nice soft curve in. So what we'll probably do is move the camera, and that's where we're going to hold it. That's cool. Right, move this tool rest perpendicular to the two pieces, and we're going to set up the camera so you can get a view from this section. Okay, join me in a minute. What I'm going to do now, use the tip of the tool. I'm not going to start cutting there. If I use the tip of the tool and cut there, it's going to creep up the wing and you're going to catch. Start at the periphery, and we're going to work this down a step at a time. I'm going to look at the profile. I can stop the curve wherever I want on the top here. The higher I go, the narrower it's going to be here, and it's going to be wider at the rim, at the middle. Okay, so we're just going to make a static decision and just get into it. I might even try to ease the speed up. We'll see. That's on the top speed, 3000. So looking at the profile, I need more wood from here. I want to lift that curve. Just keeping that tool out. Small, careful cuts. Quite hard to cut towards the outside edge because it's cutting and missing. That's why I turned the speed up. I'm confident that's held well. I'm confident that there's no huge splits in there. That's a really clean heart. A little bit of super glue in there, no problem. So again, you can start to see we're getting a soft curve. I'm going to stop and sharpen my tool. I want to move this tool rest a little closer, and yeah, that's nice. What I might do is go past the heart. If we go up to here, we'll have a tip, a radius at the tip there. Instead of being square, we'll take this further past the heart, and then we'll have a nice radius in there. And again, it's going to work out nice on here as well. Lovely, lovely colour on that. And then we'll sand it up, and then we'll turn it around and hollow it out. So, give me a minute. I'm just going to sharpen my tool, and I'll be back in a tick. Okay, so the tool's nice and sharp. We're going to take that curve just a little higher. Start looking at the profile now. You need to do that. If you can look at the profile, and for no reason, you're not going to open or close the flute when it's cutting nicely. If you can learn to look at the profile when you're making the cut, or as you're making the cut, your shapes and forms will improve tremendously. Ah, difference night and day. That's so much easier. I'm coming back and lifting the whole curve so that the whole piece, that curve comes straight out from the foot and lifts the piece. A few more cuts. Notice the till's into my body and I move my whole body. If you do this, you'll never get a flat surface. Oh, it's very difficult too. Taking much lighter cuts. You get a much more fluid movement using your whole body. Let's have a look at that. I'm happy with the curve. Let's see if it's gone past. Oh, a little bit more. And there we go. We've got the round. Yeah, so we're going to take that. We'll say take another 1/8 of an inch there. Another 1/8 of an inch there. Nice pattern in there. Beautiful pattern. Nice clean cut from the tool. That's going to take very little sanding. Excellent. Okay, just a simple shape and form. If you've got branches coming out of there, pick your wood. Have a look at it. If it's got loads of little branches coming out or burrs, that'll be even nicer. That'll be stunning. As it is on this, it's the colour of the wood. You know, the difference between the heartwood and the sapwood. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, and as I said, it's a good use of material. Excellent use of material. Anybody can get branches from anything, I'm sure. Okay, so let's go. just need to change the angle of the tool rest. I'm just going too much onto the tip of the tool. I need to be further onto the back of the wing, which is almost flat. There we go, wispy, wispy shavings. A little bit more out of here. All of these cuts, I'm looking at the profile. Good tool control, makes it a lot easier. Let's stop that. Okay, there, we've got a full heart there, a full heart there, that'll do fine. Now what you might want to do is, I'm going to seal this, I'm going to sand it, and sand it by hand, rubbing it that way. I can power sand the middle bit, and then I can rub these by hand, okay? Then I'm going to seal it, and the reason I'm going to seal it is because I want to drop some super glue. I can see a really hairline fracture there. Be vigilant about this. You don't want it opening up on you when you turn it. So there's a little bit of heart there, so I'm going to seal it and put some super fine, super thin glue in there. The capillary action will draw it in, hold it together, and the super glue won't stain around the split. Okay, if you don't and you stain it, you're going to have to use super glue and make it look all the same by staining the whole surface with super glue. And there isn't a split there, but I'm going to put some on there anyway, just in case there's one, a hairline fracture that I can't see. And again, we'll glue that heart up. It's a good clean heart. There's not a big split in there, so that would hold, no problem. Then sand it and we're going to oil it up, okay?